Australian Fox. Joshman in particular has really been showing up lately.
Absolutely. He's been in the I almost said the U.S. in North America for the last 3-ish months. Was at a bunch of different events and has been, performing as best he can, trying to make a name for himself and a name for Australia.
And he really has been making a name. There was a period of time where he kind of like started off with GOML, underperforming a bit, but then ever since then, he's been consistently going to those like SoCal locals, doing really, really well, placing in the top 5. I think he has wins over people like Kadoran, S2J as well. Yes, exactly. So, those are like players you can't scoff at. They're some of the best in the world.
But Tino's out here saying he doesn't care if you're beating SoCal. He doesn't care if you're from Australia. He's doing this for the UK, and he's up a stock. Tino playing clean too, but Joshman catching the roll in with an up tilt and keeping him in pressure, but Fat Tino just rolls out and is right back on the laser game.
Yeah, it manages to open him up once again. I like the back throw there, just trying to get him off stage. Doesn't end up working out though. But I think one of the things that I've really been impressed by Tino so far is the patience in the corner. Oftentimes you'll see Falco players, they always want to hit people. They always want to get an opening. That is not going to kill.
Not kill, but that's going to be a huge amount of damage.
Yeah, solid like 15% or something like that from the up B. But beautiful SDI as well.
Down out of the up air and is going to actually get a reverse off that. Probably get a kill off of Joshman if he plays it right too, but the drift on the up B is going to make it so he doesn't get the up air.
Definitely a situation where it probably would have been better to laser, but should be able to secure this. Just a little slow on the tech chase. Picks it up anyway though.
Where's the crowd?
Yes, very true. Fat Tino left alone without his UK homies, but it seems like he doesn't need them, man. We could be watching an upset in progress. Fat Tino, commentator's curse
might be a little upset right now if that side be off the stage. But, he's still in the lead. I'm actually very impressed with his pillar combos. He has been getting so much off of each of these shines. Just juicy shine and a down air, more shines, up airs. He's getting so much. And these up tilts, too, are just eating Joshman alive.
Yeah, I completely agree. And once again, we see that patience in the corner. Sora going for that, or Joshman going for the double shine. And he kind of delays his roll a bit, just making him work a little bit harder. And here comes another one of those pillars that you mentioned earlier.
Tried to end the stock pretty early with that F smash. If it hit, it would have actually killed. But
it absolutely would have.
Joshman aware of this and clean set of back airs will end Fat Tino's stock and get him a lead for the first time in the set.
And this is where experience is really a factor. Is Fat Tino going to be able to kind of take it all the way?
Joshman calling out the laser with a run-up shine, and now it's looking like a reverse of the last couple of stocks. Joshman with all this momentum and playing super patient, not letting Fat Tino get any raw hit and just building more and more percent.
Yeah, I think one of the dangers of flying out for a tournament super far, especially if you're not as active in North America, is there's just a lot of pressure to do well. This is Joshman's like 5th or 6th event in the last couple of months, whereas for Fat Tino, he might really be thinking like, I gotta win this, I gotta do well, like there's so much pressure, and that's where kind of like I said, the experience, the mental advantage can really help.
I mean, I know Fat Tino and the rest of the I know a bunch of the Europeans are going to be here for another week, staying in Canada, and then eventually going to double down. But I am not sure if Fat Tino is going to be also going to DD. So we'll see. Either way, it's cool to see him here, and he put up a pretty good performance at the pre-local at Moki's dojo as well. So he's got some wins to take home, even if he doesn't take the set. But I'm sure he's looking, trying to take the set, get as many wins as possible, rep the UK, and he's smiling too. Like, even though the end of that last game kind of didn't go in his favor, he seems pretty composed, and we'll see if he can take this mentality with him into game 2.
I mean, I think anyone who knows Melee, even after seeing him get shine spike like that, knows that Tino could do it. The way he was playing was very, very patient. His punish game was really solid. I really liked how he converted off the platforms as well. Falco, a character that can't like really tech chase on platforms as easily because of his speed. So you have to be really, really precise with your positioning to be able to cover certain options. And he's been doing a great job, but Joshman, just a force to be reckoned with. Holy crap.
He's doing a phenomenal job, already taking 2 stocks in the last 30 seconds. And now we hear the Tino chance. There's the Tino chance. Where were you last game?
Yeah, great to hear the crowd kind of getting hyped. Nevertheless, always good to see that kind of camaraderie. And there's the forward smash once again. This time I think it should do it. Oh, that's always a really tricky thing to cover. You get the laser to lower them, but then you have to kind of make a 50-50 judgment call of, are they going to try to up B? Are they going to side B again? Are they going to delay the side B? And you have to pick a timing to cover. You cannot cover them all.
Tino playing from behind right now, down a clean 2 stocks, and misses the edge guard. I think he was trying to go for a China shield or something like that into back air to seal the stock, but isn't able to get it. And Joshman building up so much percent, takes the stock eventually, but this is still a really uphill battle to climb.
Yeah, I mean, it is, especially at the low percents. Obviously, you can use Shine to open your opponent up, but it's hard to actually get in and get that Shine. So right now, Fat Tino really struggling. So, Joshman showing why he is the higher seeded player. Doesn't get the down smash, though. So
funny ledge play over there. Both of the players kind of flubbing, but a crazy single it up air into Shine, getting 63%. And keeping himself alive at 153, but this is looking like a clean stock. Actually gives up the ledge too early. Joshman a little bit of a fumble.
Yeah, Joshman giving Fat Tino more than a few chances, but even in spite of that, Tino not able to capitalize. I do think this is just kind of a mixture of getting kind of better playered and a little bit of nerves. I feel like there are situations where I expect Tino to do a lot better if kind of the pressure wasn't on, you know? Because it seems like he goes for stuff where it's like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do in that situation. But then he'll just like get stuck in a Shine or something. Doesn't totally go his way. And I mean, that happens. That's part of what separates kind of the gods from just the great players.
And this is looking like it's going to separate him from the winner's bracket as he goes down 2-0, but crowd's behind him, giving him some support, and I'm sure he's going to make a deep run in losers. Fat Tino is definitely a very skilled player, as we saw from, you know, the moments that he had during that set. And Joshman, too. I mean, I'm sure this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Joshman's last tournament in North America before he returns to the land down under.
And I know that Joshman spoke with me, is trying to make, as much as he loves Australia, North America his new home, either in America or Canada, like we are here. I know he really wants to take Melee kind of as far as he can. Obviously showing that by showing up to pretty much every event, going to all the locals. And that's his plan. If he can kind of get wherever we'll take him, basically in North America, he will go because he wants to rise to the top, and that's great to see.
And he's been doing a really good job of it over the last couple of years. I mean, what is it? Ever since his kind of breakout in the Melee scene with Summit 12 when he got in as the dominant front runner,